even know if we've introduced this, guys, but we're actually in Caye Caulker, Belize now. If you were following us a little bit, you'll know that we were starting in Belize, went to Guatemala, and now we're back in Belize to finish out our trip. We went to San Pedro when we first came here and San Ignacio, but we wanted to check out the other island of Caye Caulker. And so far, we've had pretty much a day of eating and lounging at the beach. But the real reason I want to talk about this is because our hotel is called Sea Dreams Hotel. It's right next to the Split, which if you've done any research on Caye Caulker, you know the Split's a big deal. And the main thing I really cared about was the fact that in the center of the hotel is this huge tree, which I am pretty much calling the Avatar tree. This is the main purpose of me showing you this, is that I think it's kind of cool. There's a huge tree in the center of this. You'll also see some clips, like we'll show you around the hotel to show you what it looks like. But in this comes with free breakfast, you drinking water, they even give you free bites. And so you'll see us kind of biking around the island and enjoying our last couple days of true vacation before we're back in the States. We're at the Split, which is this spot in this island that apparently a hurricane, and I'm blanking on the name of the hurricane, came through the island and split it in two. And so now there's this like passageway between the two islands. It's a perfect spot to swim. They left it that way, and down there's like tons of beach bars out here. You can swimming, hanging out, drinking on the beach. They even have a sign that says the Split. Like, this is like a whole like iconic place now. So it's actually a really good spot to be at. I think I'm today because I feel like most of the action kind of hangs out down here.
Oh, how was it?
It was fine. It wasn't as bad. Carly knows that I complain all the time about my bike back home and the seat hurting my butt, and it was a short ride. Even though this bike is way too big for me, once I get into gear and start moving, it's fine. But hopping off of it or hopping on, I can definitely tell that like I'm too short for this bike.
Say that for one more time. You're what?
No, I'm not repeating it. Y'all heard it.
But yeah, so according to her, we didn't do the entire island, so we went in the opposite direction of the Split. Where our hotel is really close to it. It took us about, we want to say roughly 5 minutes to get to the other side. So, I mean, if you get here, don't want to do too much, want to see what there is on offering. I say, if your hotel offer a bike, get it, take it out, see what's up. It might be unbelievable.
Oh my gosh, did you actually do that, Paul? I apologize, y'all. Y'all, different change of scenery. Obviously, we're back at the hotel because it is hot as like devil's toenails outside, and we've been walking dripping sweat, so we decided to eat in our hotel room a little bit cooler. On our way back, we got some street food.
I'm Keith, and this is Chef Kareem, and we do the damn thing here. The food is Chef Kareem unbelievable, and it tastes even better. The jerk chicken on the
Yeah, so there's jerk chicken on one and then the shrimp kebab on the other. And then we got some fresh squeezed juice. So first we like stopped by this local like that's kind of little hut and got some fresh squeezed watermelon. There's no sugar, no water, nothing added, just watermelon juice. And we decided that we really liked this. You can see we already kind of sampled it, but we wanted something that, else to kind of try out. So we stopped by this other juice bar. Marley, of course, got pineapple ginger because you cannot resist. I got lime, mostly because I'm going to mix it, I think, with the watermelon and make me a watermelon lime combo. But first, I'm just going to try the pure lime. Ooh, it's limeade. And it's perfect. It's like just enough tartness, just a little bit of sweetness, definitely not too much sugar. So I think it's gonna go really nicely with this watermelon juice. And then I'm gonna also try Kamala's pineapple because that's just what I do. Now this is excellent pineapple juice. Like some pineapple juice is watered down, not sweet enough, but this is like perfectly ripe pineapple. No, we literally watch them make it. There's nothing else added to this but the pineapple and the ice. And finally, digging into the foodies, were freshly caught this morning and skewered up on the grill with the seasoning mix. You got some coconut rice, a little bit of slaw kind of mixture going on there. So I'm gonna try out first here the coconut rice. This rice has a lot more flavor than I was expecting. It's very coconutty. You can literally just like taste the milk. And then I'm gonna try this shrimp screw. I am gonna skewer off a little bit of this shrimp and its pepper here. And then we're gonna try it with a bit of rice. We gotta talk about a great spice seasoning on it, but not at all too spicy. The vegetables are still crunchy, shrimp is fresh. I have no critiques about this. It's great. I just wish I had more, to be honest, because then I could just continue to eat this all day.
Bria is not a good wife. She waited until after we walked away to tell me that there was an option to add alcohol to this drink. Not that it needs it, but it's vacation. Let's try the rice out. The typical Belizean rice and beans, definitely good. Nice. Ooh, a little bit of spice. I feel it. Let's try the jerk chicken now. Oh, okay. A little bit of spice, nice little kick. Yeah. I prefer my Jamaican jerk chicken much better. Not saying that it's bad, it's just that it's Jamaican jerk chicken. I'm just saying. Here's the thing. This jerk chicken, this is gonna sound weird, but it's kind of like when you go to a barbecue and you want the burnt hot dog. I want the burnt chicken. That's the only thing that this jerk chicken is lacking. We gonna go back later because he closes at 7, and we gonna get something else with alcohol.
Hello guys, good night. Today, or tonight, is our last night in Belize. Sadness.
Is that why you sound so somber?
Yeah, I'm real sad. Mostly because I've enjoyed this part of just beaching and lounging and eating and drinking. And so we're at our kind of last spot of dinner tonight. It's Chef Juan's Kitchen and Pastries. I'm finally getting a whole fried fish, which I think is the first time I've had whole fried fish on this whole trip, right? Yeah. No, that's a lie. I had it in San Pedro. I had a whole fried fish when we went to Columbus, so I stand corrected. But this is like one of the few times I've had fried fish again, so I'm excited about that. With rice and beans and potato salad. Marley is getting jerk chicken, and we'll see if we have time tonight to try to get some ice cream.
Because the place is finally open.
It's finally open, but y'all, these ice cream places, they've been crazy here. Because as hot as it is, as many people as here, you know, you would think they would be open all the time, but they open later in the afternoon, like 2 p.m., and they close at like 8. But I digress. We'll see if we can grab some after dinner.
How'd you get here?
Oh, we biked here. I would say that this bike was harder to pedal than my other bike, but it is shorter, y'all. Y'all know how I was struggling before. This bike is at least shorter to the ground, so it wasn't as much as a struggle as the other bike was.
Y'all, look at this. That was like, what, 5 minutes of cycling? And I look like I just got out the shower, even though I literally just got out the shower. But still, look at this.
Even I was sweating after cycling.
Crazy.
Food has arrived. Look at this little fried fish. She's exactly what I wanted. I'm super happy about it. And we got some rice and beans, which look great, and potato salad. And then there's a little sauce here, which I'm going to try to figure out, because I think it may be like a pepper sauce. But I'm going to start with my protein first. So I'm going to get into the fish. I'm going to put a little lime on it because all fish can use a little bit of acid. Ooh, that nice flaky white meat. Ooh, that's good. That's very clean, beautifully fried, perfect level of like flaky flesh here. Some of the best fish I've had actually, in Belize, period.
I was about to say.
Yeah, in Belize, no. Mom's great, but it's the best I have in Belize. Okay, rice and beans. Reminds me of the Jamaican one. A little bit less coconut flavor, but definitely similar. And then potato salad. I'll tell you, man, you can tell that the things that are grown here are like picked fresh cooked here, not processed, because it all just tastes so fresh. Like this potato salad tastes fresh. Like everything I'm eating tastes fresh, and that's the part that I really love about this. This is good. You did good. You take me to such nice places.
I got jerk chicken. Everything else she has, I got as well. So the only thing I'm really gonna try right now is the jerk chicken. Now, I'm not quite sure what's going on here with this, because it looks like it's jerk chicken, but then they added the gravy and everything on top of it, so it became stew chicken-ish. So we'll see what's up. I don't expect it to be spicy though, I'm gonna tell you that right now. Also, it looks like chicken breast pressed. No spice, I lied. There's a tiny spice. Like, so tiny you blink you might miss it. Yeah, but it does taste good though. Now, she said this tastes like my rice and peas.
I don't say it tastes like yours. I said it reminds me of Jamaican rice and peas. Nah, it doesn't taste exactly like yours.
Now, I will say it is, and the reason why I say that is they actually use kidney beans as opposed to the black beans that everybody else uses. So that gave it the same color and texture. Now, I'm not getting a strong sense of like coconut milk in it, so I feel like that's like the only thing that's missing from this to basically make it rice and peas from Jamaica. But this potato salad though, yeah, so it's fresh. So definitely check out Chef Juan. I'm not sure how accurate it is, but said they closed at 8:30, so we did a lot today, and then we rushed down here on bikes, and here we are. So come check them out. Oh yeah, fresh squeezed watermelon juice.
Oh, whoa, whatever.
To die for.
This
To
is his
die
new
for.
thing, y'all. Finally getting the ice cream. We're here at the Creamery ice cream shop. They have some pretty good flavors as well as some good island flavors, but I'm gonna get pistachio nut. I think Kamali's gonna get sour sap, so we'll see. Can I get a 1 scoop waffle cone of pistachio nut?
Waffle cones are finished.
Oh, okay.
I only have regular cones and cups.
Okay. Well, then can I just get 1 scoop and a cup of pistachio nut?
And then the same for sour sap.
Oh boy. Trying out our pistachio nut here. Ooh, that's good ice cream. If this fluorescent green color didn't give it away, definitely got some pistachio in here. And that's the name suggests, very creamy.
For our American viewers, I don't really know what to tell you soursop is, but it's something I grew up with in Jamaica. We used it to make juice. You could eat it raw. You know what? I'm gonna put a picture up of what a soursop looks like. Oh, yes. This, I don't know how they did it, but it definitely tastes like it, but it also has like, I think they mixed it with vanilla. I'm not 100% sure, but I could taste a distinct taste of soursop. But I could also taste vanilla.
I will agree with you. They mixed it with something. It's not as like tart as the other sour sap that we've had before. But it's nice. They definitely have the flavor of it in there. It's just a little bit more mild.
So y'all, I might have messed up. Just a little. Yeah. But fortunately, you know, there was an extra room. So I'm assuming you could tell where this story's about to go.
So around about this time, we thought we'll be heading back on the water ferry to head to Belize City to catch a flight. And we will be ending out our 2 weeks of travel. Instead, we got up this morning and I was asking like, oh, it's the flight at 1:30, you know, what water taxi time we need to catch? And we look and we realize that today is the 10th and that our flight says the 11th.
You know, to be exact, a full 1 day and 4 hours countdown going.
Yep.
You know, yesterday I was trying to figure out like, why isn't it asking me to check in? Like, I did everything else that they asked, but it's not letting me check in. You know, and it's like, you know, maybe the contact form that I filled out was how they're doing it now because I downloaded their app. So, but nope, Nope. So, because we're in Belize, and as they like to say, it's nature's what?
Paradise.
Paradise. Undiscovered paradise. I think is what it is. Nature's undiscovered paradise. We're gonna go to the beach today.
Yeah.
Get some fresh squeezed juice later. Do happy hour at our hotel because it's buy one drink
Yeah.
and you get one free.
Yeah.
You know, hell,
You can't knock that.
yeah, not bad.
And we're gonna try to stretch our last $100 here in Belize for another day.
Yeah.
The good thing is that our hotel includes breakfast, and I think that's a key point I want to say.
Hey.
Find you a hotel that includes breakfast.
If
You
nothing
always will
else.
have one meal. You can snack throughout the day, and you can do lunch. You can always survive if you have that.
If you have that.
Yep.
For our last night, we grabbed dinner at Willy. It's a communal style place, and you just walk in and grab your drinks from a cooler and wait for someone to take your order. The food was absolutely delicious, and it was a new experience for us. Bria had the lobster tail, and I had the jerk chicken. Once you're finished and ready to pay, you just tell them how many drinks you had and what you ate.
So, good morning. We are here now officially on our last day of Belize. And I know we said that before, but we've triple checked that our flight actually leaves today. And we were able to check in. So, today is the last day. But I would say our overall time in Belize has been about a week and has been really great, to be honest. I think the part that we really loved was, of course, the beach and the water, but also really the people. And I think throughout this entire time, hopefully with us traveling, you've noticed that really the people make it. The people here are so sweet, so kind. They got us out of a bind twice now, especially in Caye Caulker. And we can't forget about our friends in San Pedro who took care of us and treated us to such a good time. So we are about to have our last breakfast, head down to the water taxi to go to the airport. And I would say our overall time in Belize has been unbelievable. So you gotta okay, strike that. Y'all know I can't do the corny pun to pull it off. Kamala's really good at the whole unbelievable thing. I can't. But I will say that is a true word for this, that if you haven't been to Belize, you're looking for a new place to come visit, you like the beach, you like great food, you like friendly people, then this really is, I feel like becoming the new place. The thing that I hope, though, is that it doesn't become, overcrowded and that it loses its charm, because I think that's what makes this place so special. So, we'll catch you next time where our destination could be anywhere.
Hey, black passport to anywhere. Let me show you. All over the globe, plenty food and plenty culture. Come and get to know them. Berea and Kamali, get your suitcase, grab your camera. We taking off and departing. Hey, brand new adventure. Have a little fun with it while we vlog. Come join in, just hit subscribe. But you gotta do it now. We ready to take off. Never know where we landing. 10,000 feet in the air. I hope you ready. This is black passport to anywhere. Let's go.